Hello, hello. So today's problem is 740b, Alyona and Flowers. Maybe I could mark my presentation. Hush. So the question is, little Alyona is celebrating happy birthday. Her mother has an array of n flowers. So first step, we have an array of size n. Each flower has some mood. All right. The mood of ith flower is a of ith. All right. Mood can be positive, zero, or negative. All right. So Uh, what's a subarray? It's a segment of consecutive powers. We know that. The mother suggested some set of subarrays, so the subarrays will be provided. She said we won't have to create it. Next, Aloyni wants to choose several of the subarrays suggested by her. Oh, we can choose multiple subarrays. After that, each of the flower will add to girl's happiness. It's more multiplied by the number of chosen subarray the flower is in. Okay, that sounds somewhat complicated. So for example, consider the case where mother has five flowers and their mood are equal to one. Alright, this is Savare and these are the suggested Savare index. So if the girl choose the third and fourth Savare, then alright, let's see what the oh okay. So third one is this and this is the fourth one. So let's go back to the let's go back to our whiteboard to to make it. So first we will make a Savare. What were the elements? 1 minus 2, 1 and 1 minus 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, and 4. So now, what does the question say? If the girl chooses the third or fourth array, then all right. Okay, so we have to find. So Alona can choose any number of arrays, even zero or all suggested for her mother. All right, and we have to make sure that the happiness would be as large as possible. All right, so for this question is of prefix sum. We will just create a prefix array, and then just add the values like 1 minus 2 will be minus 1. So this will be the prefix subarray of the problem. We could just write it at prefix. This is the flowers subarray, flowers, and that will be the prefix sum array. So we just got the sum. Now, how is the input taking? So we will first get the first line contains two number integers n and m, the number of flowers and the number of subarrays registered by them. All right. So number of flowers, it means just the size of subarray, it's 5, and the total number of suggested 4. So one and it's one based indexing. So what does 1 and 2 suggest? It means this one and this one. So the sum will be negative. If it's negative, we won't take it. We could just use the prefix sum in there. Like the formula goes like this, you know, shows, oh my god, left minus 1. So this is the formula we will be using, to calculate the sum. And if the sum is positive, we can just ask. If the sum is positive, we will just add it to the answer. Now, let me show you in the code so you will be satisfied with it. Not promoting anything. Obviously, I'm not. This is more famous than I am. So let me just include the things that I want to include. Give me a moment, guys. For longs. So the first input we have to take is the first two integers n and m. All right, number of flowers and the size of it. Okay. So the first line contains two integers n and m, the number of flowers and the number of sarahs. Okay, so in number of flowers, even size. And what's the next? Subarray count. Okay, we will just see in both of them, sub count. And then we have to create a vector. Oh, what the fuck? Vector of n. Let's name it flowers. Size. Good size. Now we can just take in the input. Why is it showing like this? What the fuck even is this? Never mind my language. Alright, let's see. Mm, I have never in my career seen. Alright, now we have inputted it and then we could just create a prefix subarray, not prefix subarray, prefix sum actually. Huh. And not a subarray, it will be a fully working array. So we will first conclude it by doing a proof in pref of size. Now pref of I, its zeroth index will be equal to, I will just fast forward it. I don't actually want flowers, zeroth index. And then we could just take a loop for this too. And I, so then I plus plus. Oh no, it will be one one. All right. And then we could just go with prefix of I equal to flowers of I plus prefix of I minus 1. All right. And now we will just do a while loop for taking all the inputs. We need an input for left, a right, a temporary value for checking if the answer is positive or negative. An answer, an answer which will be 0 for now. And we have the sub-array count, right? So we'll just do it negative and just see out the answer here. Now we will see in the left and right index. Now since it will be one based indexing, I could directly do this if sub-array count is equal to 1. The temporary value will be equal directly equal to prefix of right minus 1, obviously because it's one based indexing. Else the value of temp will be, as we all know, the classic formula for this, uh, prefix of right minus 1, and let's subtract left right no, prefix of left minus 1 from it, left minus 2 actually. No, left minus 1 will be the one based indexing. And then we could just, if temp is greater than 0, just answer plus equal to temp. Now we could try this test case here. Answer should be 7. Let's see. I hope this is not a what uh, what, yeah, the code is working. Now let's copy this code, come here, and then just go to submit. The question was 740B. Question was 740B, and this is the code. Just verifying, and boom. I don't think it should fail on any test cases. Let's see. And yeah, accepted. Thank you for the video. All the codes will be provided directly in the comment section as well as the description. Thank you guys.